always wanted to be a teacher. In 2010, I was a classroom para. I floated all over, did all the different grade levels and stuff, so that was the teacher aides. And then in 2017, I got my first kindergarten classroom all on my own. So it was exciting. I've always known I wanted to teach little ones, the kindergartners. In 2019, I was voted Rookie Teacher of the Year. I went to the awards ceremony and stuff. We had a dinner beforehand. And so when I left, I was feeling fine, come home. The next day, you know, we got up, went to breakfast and everything, but by that night, I honestly thought it was food poisoning. My husband rushed me to the hospital, and my blood pressure was like 50/30 or something.
It was dangerously low, and they're like, she needs to be admitted, she's going septic. So that was Sunday that she went into the hospital, they admitted her. She coded Monday. And that's when she went into her coma.
That was the last thing I remember. I woke up a month later. I had multiple organ failure. Everything was shutting down, everything. And they said to get the organs to work, they put me on this medicine, so it pulled all the blood out of your extremities to get your brain and your organs to working.
Teaching was everything to my mom. It was absolutely everything. As soon as she woke up and she was able to start talking again, she was like, when can I go back to work? I need to get back to my kids.
The only thing I think of, you know, I want to teach, I want to be with my students and stuff. I don't want to go through this.
Initially, they were going to amputate above the wrist about halfway up her forearm, because at that point, that's what was all black on her hands. And then for her feet, they were going to amputate above the ankle because all her feet was black.
So that was hard. And you know, you think your life is over with. You know, what are you going to do at that point in time? The doctors had told me, you're never going to walk again. You're not going to walk. I told my husband, I'm walking out of here. I said, I'm going to walk.
Slow down.
And sure enough, 3 months later, I walked out. Dr. Goldstein went in first, and he took all the toes. He just went straight across, took them all. So I had 11 hand surgeries to get to where it is now. So they tried, and both Dr. Richards and Dr. Clark, both of them, you know, they tried to be as minimum as possible because they were trying to leave, especially on my right hand because it's dominant.
One of the VR counselors had identified that there was a need for assistive technology in her life that would be able to assist her in her workplace. So they sent over a referral to rehab engineering, and I went out to do the evaluation.
As a school teacher, she had many different kind of tasks that required her to be able to, for instance, use chalk, tie shoelaces. And our role is really to identify a variety of technologies. And in her case, the most appropriate technology was prosthetic fingers.
Safety was one of the things we touched and talked on a lot with the approval process. She wasn't able to pull the fire alarm, wasn't able to make a call if she needed to.
It took several years for her to get those fingers because it was expensive, and we had to go a lot back and forth in justifying why she needed that.
And then I got Sabrina. And Sabrina honestly was a breath of fresh air. She come in and she goes, this is not right. We need these, you need these. And she goes, we're gonna do this.
I thought if anybody was for VR, that's what VR was created for, was for Zarah. And I wanted to make sure she understood that I am here for her and to advocate for her.
Sabrina is one determined woman. She's like, we're gonna do this.
When I finally got the call that it was approved, I cried my eyes out.
This is life-changing for her to have had the opportunity to continue with this career that she loves so much and to be able to utilize these prosthetic hands to be able to do the job that she loves to do.
Now she's able to do all of that, which is good for her, good for her students, especially with them being kindergartners. They're going to need that support in the time of an emergency. So complete game changer with the technology.
Teaching is my passion. Once I can get them fully mastered, it's going to open up my whole world again.
The kids love her. They absolutely adore her. She gives those kids such an inspiration and such motivation that they love being with her.
I'm where I should be. I feel like I'm where I need to be. And to me, the children are what matters.
Zarah, it's been a pleasure working with you. I'm so happy that you finally, were able to receive the devices, and I can't wait to see the impact that you continue to make on your students every day.
I couldn't be prouder. I'm so excited for your future. I thank you for wanting to be the teacher. I feel like you need to be teacher of the nation, not just of the year. So you keep going, you keep fighting.